My name's Eve.
Hi, my name's Amy.
Hi, I'm Chloe, I'm 12.
Hello, my name's Melissa, I'm 18 years old.
Hello, I'm Rebecca and I'm 16.
My name's Chris Martin.
My name's Aaron, I'm 12 years old.
Hello, my name's Adam and I'm 11.
I became a Christian whenever I was 7 in my house.
I became a Christian on the 31st of July 2011 at Relentless Youth Camp.
I've been a Christian since I was about 3 or 4, but never really understood it until I was about first year.
And I've been brought up in a Christian family, and I feel that sometimes we totally underestimate how much of a privilege that is.
Growing up, I was always brought to church with my granny and my aunt and uncle who were all Christians, because mum and dad aren't saved yet.
Mum was a Christian, but my dad wasn't so much.
I became a Christian when I was 6 years old. I was brought up in a Christian home, and well, I never really understood what Christianity was at 6.
I grew up in a Christian family and I was saved at a very young age.
I wasn't born into a Christian family, but I went to church all my life since I was young. I started in GB, but no.
I've been in the church all my life, and I was born into a Christian family, and I think God's really blessed me with the family and friends that I have, because they're all like really great. And I go to Grosvenor and I'm in 2nd year.
I'm in 4th year at Grosvenor, and I've definitely felt so privileged and grateful that I'm in that school, because there's so many different Christians there and we're all able to support each other and see each other.
God moved in my life in a very good way, because I got into Priory and I kept trying to get into Ashfield, and 2 days later Ashfield fell and I got into there, and I just think that's
It was in 1st year I just didn't think that church was for me. I just thought
I went to the youth whenever I think it was 1st year. I went to it for a few years and then I left for a while and then I came back, and then
I remember watching this wee Christian TV show when I was a wee kid called Storytellers. It was like about Jesus and everything, and throughout my whole life I've remembered that.
Since first year, I've really grown in God since I went to 412, and went to Relentless. After Relentless, I felt really strong because God has done so much to me through that week.
3rd year, at the end of 3rd year in May, Johnny invited us to 412, and it completely changed everything that I thought about church and all the ideas.
But then one day, I was just fully depressed, and then my mate Davey Gill just invited me to 412 here, and then I came and I was just fully amazing. It blew my mind, so it did. Just seeing everyone worshipping God in such a way was just amazing to me. And then I thought, well, I wanted in on that. I want to be a part of this. So whenever I got home, I was just prayed to God and asked Him to come into my life. Just take my heart and just make it the way He wants.
Relentless, some of you may not know it, but we went to Galway for a week, and I really felt something from God telling me I should really focus more on Him than anything else.
We wear them to see more clearly when I'm out kayaking, but I feel like God wants me to live by faith and not by sight. And finally,
As a kid, I had heart problems, and recently they got quite bad, and I was to have surgery by the end of the year. And everyone since I was young had always been praying for me and praying that God would heal it, and I didn't really think that it was going to happen, but I just didn't think that God would do that for me. But over Relentless, on the times that we had to just take time to listen to what God had to say, I just kept getting one verse, which was Matthew 21 verse 22, and it says, if you believe, you will receive whatever you ask for in prayer. So then I kind of thought, oh well, maybe this can happen for me. So on the Thursday night, they asked if anyone needed healing or if anyone was sick to just raise their hand, and the people would pray for me. So I did, and it was amazing. I can't describe what it felt like, but I just knew something had changed. So when I went home, I rang the hospital and stuff, and explained everything, and the doctor had kind of thought I went a bit crazy. But at the end I got all the tests done and it has been completely healed. And
then at Relentless, I was meant to be staying, but I ended up not staying. But then I went down every night, and one of the nights, it was the second night, I can't remember who was speaking, that's really bad, but the man who was speaking said, if you're not a Christian and you want to become a Christian, just come up to the front. And I was standing for a few minutes and was watching people go up, and I was like, come on, I want to go up, but I don't really, I'm scared. And then I thought to myself, no, I'm just going to go, so I went.
Relentless and everything's just blown my mind. God has just been speaking to me, and it's just, oh my word, really. Like,
I've just been able to learn more about God and then worship, and I just think that's amazing because it's really good.
The past couple of years I think is when I've been able to understand God a lot more than I used to. And one of my favourite verses is in Romans, and it says that God makes all things work together for the good of those who love Him. And in the past few years I've just noticed that really is true. Like, it's so important in my life, and I'm able to see that no matter what happens, that God's always there for me, and whatever it is, it's always going to happen for a reason and for my good. So yeah.
I was working full time, I left school, I didn't know what I wanted to do, I didn't want to do A-levels, I didn't want to go to university or anything like that. And then since I've become a Christian, I've recently went back to Tech to do A-levels, and I've thought to myself I want to be a primary school teacher. And I had no idea before what I wanted to do, so I think that's God telling me what to do. So I'm really excited about that, and I'm really excited for the future, and that's it.
It's just amazing that no matter what situation we get ourselves into or we find ourselves into, that as long as we trust God, He'll work everything out for our good.
Massive difference from whenever there was 30 people there to now there being over 100, and it's just so encouraging to see so many new people coming to God and even speaking to their families, and their families coming to God as well. So it's just been a really great year. I just can't wait to see what God's got in plan for the year to come. So buzzing.
Choosing to live for God was the best decision I've ever made, and I'll never look back on it.
It's amazing, there's no other way for it.